the typical bonus here on page Kuf Yud. So we haven't really, we're getting this piecemeal. It's a whole idea, so we'll try to do the best. We started talking about the word Baruch. Baruch referring to the Yisod. Then he's talked about a Shvil, he talked about a Tziv, and he talked about different combinations of letters. We had the word Geshem and B'Shem and Moshe and a lot of different things. I think we did Moshe, maybe not. So let's read on number Kuf Yud Tes across the top, and then we'll see if we can get in the bottom. He says V'nachsach the Bayr Milas Atah. So now the next word in the bracha is going to be Atah. Ki Milas Atah, that word, who Roshei Teva Shal Pasuk, it really refers to this pasuk. Asher Tanah Hodecha Ala Shemaim, that you should place your hod on the heaven. So heaven normally, just to say, generally speaks, means Zeranpin. What hod means over here, if that's true, I don't know. So Havana ki acher she'orarnu hayisod is the Abba Ve'ima. So now they're active. Yisod is Abba Ve'ima. But Milas Baruch Kaniska La'el that we said up above, he says he nechem adar b'milas atav. Now when you come to this word, nischabru shnechem yachad b'yisod shalom. So now we're saying that he's come in. I think there was a question yesterday about they were so hidden that how could you know which one was which, or where was Abba up above, or was down below. Here now they're meeting here in the Yisod of the Nukva, of Ima rather. He says Va'ata, so he said Va'ata, Nikra Yisod Shalo Asher. So that changes the name of her Yisod to Asher. Keniska b'tikunim ki hazachar nikra rosh, because the zachar is called the head. V'hanekeva nikra Asher. So this is the same words basically, but they're turned around. So let's look quickly and take a look at the typical bonus on number Kuf Yud Tes. Here it is. So he says v'nachsa the inyan. Let's see ata bi'orav tevis baruch shal matbea bracha. So we're really talking about the mea bracha, and we're talking about the first word. V'ata, that was that one, which is really, I guess he's actually adding a kavanah to what we understand. He says that if we talk about the mea bracha, he's talking about the meeting of Yisodos. V'ata mi'orav tevis ata the matbea bracha. So now we want to talk about the word atah. So Osir shall tevis atah, he's a matbea bracha. Heim roshi tevis shall shlosh tevis asher tanah hodecha. Now what's tanah hodecha mean? Vakavana he the kaven that shebemilas baruch says, since you said the word baruch, hayakav and the saying the lo'orech of Yisoda the Abba Ve'ima the tzarech zivuk. So now they are aroused to mate, or to come to say mate. V'atach b'tevis atan is chavra Abba Ve'ima b'yachad. B'yisod shall ima b'sod zivuk. So now they're actually in yichud in the word atah. And he said v'ata shenischabra b'yisod the abba b'yisod the ima. Now when you put these two yisodas together, nikra yisod the ima asher, then it changes the name of the yisod of ima to asher. V'tevis asher romezes ba'os alav shall ekez shall atah. So Asher really is, he says that's what he says, is that they go together, that Atah and Asher go together. So he said, Be'etz Chaim, he says, right, Zakasha Sherosh Hu B'Dochar, and the word Asher refers to the Nukva. So he said, V'chayisod shal the Nukva Nikros Asher, that's number Kuf Kaf Hey, and if I could, with your permission, I just want to read the next piece because I'm still trying to find out what's going on here. So he says, number Kuf Kaf Vav, he says, Acher Kach Nimshach Shefa El Hamalchus Divina. So now, from the Yisodos, where you have this Yichud, that's taking place in the Yisod, the Sodas that are together, now you have the Shefa that comes from it going into the Malchus Divina, Shehi Bebechilis Ataris, the Yisod Shabbat. So I'm not sure exactly the meaning of the phrase. It means the lower part of the intestines, like extension of the innards. Kaninska b'tikunim b'gemara. So apparently there's to learn over there. V'yotzach hashefa min yisod sheba. So now the shefa comes out of her yisod. V'nimshach el malchus, and it winds up going into the malchus. So you have Abba and Ima meeting in her yisod, and now it's going to our Malchus, the Hanach Atara Sheba, that goes to the tip. So he calls it an extension, Shiful Ma'ayim. V'hinera bezos Atara, Nikras Tanah. So this Atara is now called by the name Tanah, which is Gematria of 455. Shesham Heim Shlosha Eki, because there you'll see that there are 3 Ekya. How do you, what is the 3 Ekyas? B'milu Yudin, Alofen, and Hayan. So apparently you're going to add them up, Ha'ola B'Gematria Tanah. Now let me just read this one more time from Kuf Lamed Beis. He said, Zos HaTorah Nikras Tanah. Why is it called that? Because this is the place, he said, that all of the 3, what we call the Kasa, Kamag, Kanah, meet at that place. They all come out to be, and they come out, when you add those 3 up, you come into the gematria of the same thing again. So this is all has to do, really, with the 5 Chasadim that are given to her by Abba. So she has 5 Gevuros. So now all of this business of the Tanah has to do with these, he said, it has to do with the Kasa, Kamag, Kanah. He said it has to do with that and the gematria of it. And now he says that this really refers to the fact that he has 5 chasadim that he's giving to her, and she has 5 gevuros. The gevar yudato ki kulam niskabsu be'ataras hayisod shalah. So now we understand that everything winds up in her the yatara of her yisod. Hanikra malchus sheba, which is her malchus. He nikras hodacha. Now she is called, I guess, malchus is called hodacha, your hod. Because now you have 5 gevuros spreading into her, who mechesed ad hod shabbat, which is these 5 gevuros are inside of her, and she has until hod. So the lukulim nikroim hodacha. Now together as a group, they're called her hod. So now they're all joined together in the yatara of her yisod. So therefore we have an explanation of the 3 words Tanah Hodacha, place, that Tanah, that means those 3 Kasa, Kamag, Kanah, in her Yisod, and then going to the concept of bringing that, I guess, into her Malchus, Rumezes B'milas Atah, which also went back to the word Atah, Shebabarach Atah. Now, there's a lot there. Hanisker b'pechutz, the Malchus Bina, which is explained, which is outside of the Malchus Bina, or I don't know what mechutz means here. The Gila Arba Bekivim Shal Arba Mochen is their anpen, and outside of the Yisod of Iman, then it goes to where? It goes to the 4 Makifim of the Arba Mochen is their anpen and Nikra Havaya. That takes explanation. Zesod Shnei Milos, so this is the secret of 2 worlds, Elul, Al Shemaim Shenizgar Ra'ata, that are mentioned now. They mention Acher Asher Tanah Hodacha, but Lezeh Amar Al Shemaim, so then it says on the Shemaim, Velo B'Shemaim, the Horos Shehei B'Bechinid Mekifim, that we're talking about Mekifim, and that takes Iyun, we have to look what it means. Rosh Zer Anpen, An Nikra Shemaim. So we'll try to get through that and do that the next time.